Next on 7 News at 6.
The Patriots put to the test in a Sunday showdown against the Jets. Tom Brady and the Pats pulling off a tight 1-point win.
And with flurries wrapping up this evening, it will be a while before we see the snow fly again, but we are tracking that major storm for Christmas Eve.
Also tonight, a confrontation on an MBTA bus gets physical. Tonight, the driver is off the job as the investigation continues.
And police officers here in Boston on alert after 2 NYPD officers are executed while sitting in their patrol car. I'm Nancy Chin.
And I'm Jonathan Hall. 7 News at 6 is straight ahead.
7 News at 6 starts now.
The Patriots pulling off a big win in Jersey. It was a close game right from the start as the Pats squared off with their division rivals. In the end, New England held on for a tight 1-point win over the Jets. Now, it was not the prettiest game, no, but Tom Brady and the Pats clinched a first-round bye.
And that moves them one step closer to home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Let's get our team coverage started with Sports Director Joe Armacino.
We're following breaking news out of Marblehead. A death investigation underway at this hour. Authorities telling us that a woman has been found dead inside a home on Sparhawk Terrace. It happened earlier this afternoon. Right now, Essex County DA's office is investigating. No word yet on a cause of that death.
7 News now turning to the...
Also tonight on 7, a veteran MBTA bus driver off the job after an incident with a passenger, the driver fighting back after that passenger allegedly spit right in her face. The whole thing caught on camera, and tonight one of the witnesses on the bus is speaking out about that altercation. 7's Adam Harding now live in Boston with the story.
Hey there, John. So what happened?
We are continuing to follow a developing story out of New York. The Big Apple, we're learning the gunman who shot and killed 2 police officers in Brooklyn told people to, quote, watch what I'm going to do, and asked them to follow him on Instagram. Police say 28-year-old Ismail Brinsley approached a parked police cruiser yesterday and opened fire, murdering the officers before shooting himself. The ambush sending more security into the streets of Boston. Commissioner William Evans says his officers are on alert more tonight than ever. Mayor Marty Walsh, standing with New York, says an attack on officers there is an attack on officers everywhere.
The officers in this city and the officers in New York and across this country get their job to protect the public, and that's what they do on a daily basis. And to have an act of violence like this against police officers just is bothering. You know, if somebody's going to kill a police officer, they'll kill anybody, and I think what happened there is terrible.
And throughout New York City, residents are mourning the loss of those 2 officers. NBC's Jennifer Johnson has the very latest. New at 6, flames tearing through an apartment building in Manchester, leaving dozens of people homeless for the holidays. And tonight, some of the families left out in the cold say they're still trying to figure out what to do after that devastating fire. 7's Chris Anderson explains.
7 News.
Tough story right before Christmas, right?
Absolutely.
And straight ahead on 7 News, another one. A local church hit by the Christmas Grinch. Dozens of gift cards stolen during Sunday services.
Plus, we're continuing to follow the Pats' big win over the Jets. Still ahead, how Mrs. Tom Brady celebrated the big victory. A local church hit by a Christmas crook. Hundreds of dollars worth of gift cards donated for families in need stolen during Sunday services.
But here's the good news. Tonight, members of the church are rallying together to try to save Christmas, just in the nick of time. 7's Anthony Miller live in Raleigh. Hey, Anthony.
That's sports.
We'll be cheering for them. Thanks, Joe. And that's 7 News at 6. I'm Nancy Chen.
And I'm Jonathan Hall. NBC Nightly News is next. We'll see you back here at 11.